The silent generation, baby boomers, Gen X. These generations have all had their time in the sun, but there's a new flock on the horizon. The Millennials. Hardworking, skillful, and resilient. These are adjectives that have never been used to describe the millennial. Born between the early 1980s and late 90s, millennials have been shaped by technology. It's noon. Time to start the day. After checking her emails, social feeds, and blogs in bed, the millennial springs to life and makes a quick, organic, vegan, gluten-free breakfast acai bowl. She feeds on a diet consisting primarily of likes and instant gratification. Life appears perfect on her feed. The traditional workspace is the bane of every millennial's existence. Unable to cope with criticism and lapses in stimulation, the millennial can become hostile and detached.
I don't really have a plan, to be honest. All I know is this 9-to-5 life is not for me.
After an arduous 3 months in the workforce, this millennial has discovered that adulting is just too hard.
I think I just need to escape. Maybe go to Thailand and get started on my travel blog.
The struggle is real. This young male is on the prowl for a scarce resource, an unoccupied power outlet. But now, a bigger concern is on the horizon.
Excuse me, what's the Wi-Fi password here?
Oh, sorry, our Wi-Fi's down.
Like all of Earth's creatures, millennials are at the mercy of our unpredictable society. War, climate change. Millennials will stop at nothing to defend their planet from threats.
All right, everybody just calm down and stay woke.
Racism is fake news. It's fake.
Are you trying to oppress me right now?
White people.
Millennials are trying to save the world, but sadly, they have no idea how. Millennials are forever chasing the affirmation and praise they were showered with in their youth.
What? Of course I'm in the crypto game. Are you kidding me?
Will they, like every generation before them, dominate the workforce and inherit the earth?
These blues cost $40!
We'll just have to wait to find out.
Do you know who my dad is?
Amy, it says you are trained in technology. That's very good. Are you adept at Excel?
No.
PowerPoint?
No.
Publisher?
Not really.
Exactly in what area of technology are you proficient?
Snapchat, Pinterest, Instagram, Vine, Twitter. You know, the big ones.
I'm surprised you didn't say Facebook.
That's for old people, like my parents. That's funny.
Well, Amy, when you're working for me, you have to have those kind of research skills because I'll send you things for you to comb through and get the answers and send them to me. So for that, you got to be really good at technology.
For stuff like that, no problem. I'll just ask Siri.
You'll just ask Siri?
You know, Siri tell me this, Siri find me that. We're all good at getting you the answers.
Tell Siri I want you ready to go at 8 sharp each and every morning.
I don't understand.
What don't you understand?
What you just said.
You don't understand be ready to go?
No. You said 8, right?
Yes.
8 like in the morning 8?
Yes, in the morning.
Yeah. That kind of doesn't work for me. Who gets up at 8?
I do.
I Skype with my French boyfriend in Paris until like 3 in the morning. I don't even get to Starbucks until like 10, where I order my grande chai tea latte, 3 pumps, skim milk, light water, 2% foam, extra hot, but not too hot. So if it's okay, I work best in the morning at 10:45.
Wow. Amy, I don't think we're going to be a good fit.
Why are you so negative? I can sense your hostilities, and right now I am not feeling very safe. I've been here for over 5 minutes, and the only nice thing you have said to me was nice resume, which I typed all night for this meeting with you. You've given me no guidance, no validation, no encouragement, no supervision. Is there an HR director somewhere?
HR director?
Yes, I need to speak to someone. I may have to take off today as a mental health day.
Take the day off. Amy, look at me. You don't work here.
Are you firing me?
Okay, yes.
Oh, Michael, thanks for coming in today. How are you? Declan. Declan? My name is Michael, but I go by Declan now. Do you have any raw honey? Well, it says here that you've been out of high school for about 3 years. What have you been up to since then? I've been a part-time barista for the last few years while trying to find myself, so... Okay, so you've been pouring coffee while doing nothing since high school. You realize it's a very physically demanding job. Are you up for that? Actually, I'm quite used to working with my hands. In fact, I've even developed social media thumb, which is an ailment plaguing my generation from excessive Instagram posting and, you know, Amazon beard oil purchases online. So, quite familiar with hand labor. Well, from over here, your hands look like what I'd imagine Gwyneth Paltrow's hands to look like, but okay. Would you have any issues with confined spaces, tight spaces, dangerous spaces, stuff like that? Well, I'm definitely familiar with safe spaces. I'm assuming that's the same thing, right? If I told you to go to the supply house and pick me up a condensate pump, some poly tubing, and a 3/4 inch male adapter, what would that even mean to you? Well, hold on. First of all, the first thing I would do is ask if you seriously just assumed that fitting's gender. Really, man? Okay. I think I'm just about out of questions. Is there anything you'd like to ask me before we wrap this up? What's the password for the Wi-Fi on all your vans? I'm afraid not. Are all the tools gluten-free? No. Cage-free? Mm-mm. Free range? They're little blue ribbons for doing a really clean install. No. Can I at least get a cookie for that? Sure. Are those gluten-free? Definitely not. Can I just strictly do residential work? Commercial, just the word has such a mainstream ring to it. No. Can I have safety lenses provided to me for my Ray-Bans? I think we're done here, Declan. And can I be frank? I do not think this position is going to be a good fit for you. Still love the opportunity to try. I mean, it'd be super ironic, right? And honestly, ironic is my whole goal in life, to be. In fact, my pulse is racing just thinking about that. Wait. You have a pulse? Well, yeah. Well, you neglected to mention that in your application. That actually changes a lot here. Can you pass a drug screening? 2 weeks, I'd say, and a few kombucha juice cleanses, and you got it, absolutely. Well, hell, welcome aboard, pal. Totes lit, fam.
I want to thank everybody for coming. This is the first day for a lot of you. Some of the new people who have only been here just one day have already made some suggestions on how we could run our business better. Some of the new guys have said that our porta potties smell and that there's no hand sanitizer. So from now on, we will have respiratory masks. Now our porta potties are gender neutral, so that shouldn't be a problem for anybody. You can use any porta potty you'd like. One of our guys reported that he was told to do a punch list and was threatened by the word punch. I have now created a safe space in the back cab of my F-250. No nicknames, because we don't want to make anybody sad. So Mooch, Meat, the Bug House, Franco, and all the rest of you with nicknames will have to go back to your normal, boring names. Also, some of the new guys said that today was a little harder than they thought, and now they have asked to be exempt from certain tasks. Anything involving lifting, carrying, pushing, pulling, digging, climbing, or cutting. Their duties will be anything that involves texting, posting, liking, friending, sharing, uploading, updating, and tech support. They have requested that all reprimands or issues with any of the new people be texted to them and then ended with a positive emoji. All right, and one more thing before we leave. Tonight's bowling tournament has been canceled due to a suggestion from one of the new people who have said it's not really fair, they don't know how to bowl, they've never held a ball, and they would prefer if we did a fantasy bowling team where we could all participate. Please take a selfie of yourself for your online profile pic for our new team. All right, do we have any questions?
With the quote that's inspirational, hopes to change the world while wearing yoga pants, armed with her dreams and knowledge of essential oils. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L, gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L, gotta love millennials. 27 years old, trying to make it on their own. Maybe stop by leaving your parents home, but maybe we're just wrong. Criticism isn't easy for their ears. They feel like they know most everything. See, they grew up with undeserved confidence, cause they got trophies just for participating. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L, gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L, gotta love millennials. In a couple of years, we will have to pass the torch. In a couple of years, they will be in charge, and one will be our president. Oh no. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A-L, gotta love millennials. M-I-L-L-E-N-N-I-A, help, please pray for millennials.